Tonight, we watch the team that have won it all. From the Premier League to the Championship, FA Cups, League One, League Two, the Community Shield, they've won it all. But who are we talking about? Preston North End, founded in 1880, playing their home games at the Deepdale. However, despite winning it all, Preston had a rapid decline in the 80s, from winning everything to being at the threat of closure and having to seek re-election to the Football League. But Preston for the last decade have been knocking around in the Championship, with their highest finish being 7th. But today the Lily Whites head down to Carrow Road in hope of 3 points. Norwich currently sitting 8th on a playoff charge, but today our opponents sit mid-table in 15th. I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers and we're trying to get there as soon as possible, so if you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe. So hopefully Norwich can get back to winning ways under the lights. Let's find out and get to Carrow Road. Alright then, tonight is game day, 8 PM kickoff today. It's on Sky, which is a bit of an odd one because Preston Norwich, you wouldn't think that would really be on Sky considering it's not a massive game, but Preston aren't that great away from home, so hopefully we can do a job against them today. What do you think the score will be, Big Andy?
Well, I don't think our record... Well, when I look at our record against Preston, we always tend to lose to them, really, or not really get much of a result. So, look, I think today we've got to see a better performance compared to Derby. So let's go with a 2-0 win for Norwich.
Well, it's funny you say that, because guess what I'm going to go for? A 2-0 win. So we could both be right on the score today, or it could go horribly wrong. Hopefully, we're right. Let's get to Carrow Road. Well, in Carrow Road now, and hopefully we can get back to winning ways today as we face off against Preston. A pretty strong lineup for today's game. I mean, the lineup is out, and Borja Sainz is finally back from his 6-game ban after spitting at Sunderland players, so that was good of him. But he is back. Hopefully he comes back on fire and scores today. Preston looked like they were on a bus load though, but I mean, it is about 5 hours, so fair play to them ones that came out. As you can see there, the bar is only up to about there. So that sort of says that they bought about 200 maybe. But anyway, let's hear what Big Andy has to say for today's game against Preston.
Ready, fast, Big Andy.
So how did Preston North End end up with a name Preston North End? Well, it all stems from the fact they started life as a cricket team, actually, playing at Moor Park in the northern part of the town. Eventually they moved to football, and in 1878 ended up at the Deepdale Stadium, which is their current home, and that represents the longest period consecutively any club has played football in a single stadium in the UK. So famous players that have worn the Preston shirt, we'll start with Tom Finney, who in the 50s was their record goal scorer and most capped player for England. Secondly, we have Howard Kendall, who again was a Preston player who went on to manage Everton, won 2 Premier League equivalent titles for them in the 1980s. And finally, you have good old David Moyes, who not only was a player at Preston, manager at Preston, has gone on to other clubs since then, but got them to the EFL Championship final in 2001.
The question today is, will Sargent keep up his fine scoring form and score again to make it 5 in 4? I mean, that is pretty good for him since coming back from injury, and hopefully some of the new players can tap in with a goal as well. Another midweek game means another light show. You love to see it. We're Norwich City and we love a light show. All the Sky bits are set up. I still don't know why this game's on Sky. It's hardly a big match, but you know what? We'll take it. We're Norwich City and we're massive. Here we go then, here come the teams. The question is, can Preston North End do it on a cold Tuesday night in Norwich? Hopefully not, because we want the points to come home. Surprised about the crowd today, there's a fair few empty seats, but then equally, some people like to turn up about a couple minutes before kickoff, so that may be the case. Surprised about the crowd today, there's a fair few empty seats, but then equally, some people like to turn up about a couple minutes before kickoff, so that may be the case. Scored City! And we're underway, and fair play to them Preston fans. I mean, there's got to be about 100, but they've made this long trip and they are proper fans. Well, that is typical Norwich, isn't it? 5 minutes in and we're already 1-0 down, and it's very sloppy. Again, we're losing the ball right in front of goal and he's just cut it back, and we're losing to Preston at home after 5 minutes. That is really poor from Norwich. Bad start. Hopefully it improves. Well, the 100 to 200 Preston fans are loving life over there. Fair play to them, but hopefully we can score. Well, Norwich are certainly creating the atmosphere in this game, but Norwich, the actual team, have been pretty poor. Well, I don't know what is going on. I don't know if Preston are trying to play some dirty tactics or something to try and see out this 1-0, but I mean, it's only been 15 minutes and they're all laying on the floor. I mean, it's happened again. I'm not taking the mick here, but he's on the floor again. If you're injured, you're injured. Get off the pitch. You don't need to keep hopping on the floor. I mean, you're not wasting a lot of time when it's only been 17 minutes. All this just adds on anyway to added time, and Norwich will just use that to score, hopefully. So, hopefully we can get back into the playoffs with a win tonight, though. Well, I mean, fair enough, he's getting stretchered off now, so I hope he goes well. But, equally, Norwich, just score a goal, please. Coming up to 30 minutes, and then this is another Norwich dreadful performance. Well, a quick summary of this first half so far. There's been one shot on target, and that's been for Preston, and that was scored. So, great half. Well, it took us 40 minutes, but we've had a shot on target, finally. Well, we are improving. Hopefully we can take this momentum into the second half and grab a goal before the end of the half. Well, to be fair, I'm not surprised 7 minutes have been added on. They were lying on the floor a while. Oh my, how's he missed by that much? That is atrocious. Well, half-time here at Carrow Road, and it has been a very, very boring half on a Norwich aspect, but Preston fans will be loving that. They've came 5 hours and they're winning the game 1-0. I expect they will just see out this game and try to see it out, but hopefully we come out with a bit of fire second half and a bit more fight, because we're building momentum. We've definitely been better towards the end of the half. We've got better as the half went on. Preston, they've just got their only chance. They've had a couple chances here and there, but what they're going to do is try to see the game out. So hopefully we can stop them from doing that, and we can get a goal, and then we'll have the momentum and we'll hopefully score another. So come on, let's get a goal for the second half. Well, I've got myself a pie to save myself from that half. Well, we're back underway. Hopefully a better second half. Well, I mean, with how we're playing, you'd think we're fighting to stay up. This has been a dreadful performance so far. Well, I honestly think we've lost the plot. We've brought off Sargent when we need a goal, and we've brought on sort of defensive-minded players. I mean, what? I hope it pays off, but I'm so confused. Jesus, we're 70 minutes in and I still don't think we've had a shot this half. Norwich, this is honestly one of the worst performances. I thought Derby was bad, but this is even worse. Well, finally we have seen Jurasek come on. This is his first appearance, about £7 million spent on him, so hopefully he lives up to that. Come on Norwich, we've got 10 minutes left, we've got to just go for it now, try and get a goal and then you never know what can happen. We can always win this game, there's enough time. Well, is this a tactical masterclass? Shane Duffy, yes, Shane Duffy has been put up front. Five minutes added on and Norwich have a corner. Full time here, and as you can tell, Norwich fans really aren't happy with that. I mean, it was a poor performance, really bad. And I mean, last week against Derby wasn't good either. I don't know what is going on at Norwich, but something isn't right at the minute. The league table, though, is looking all right for us. So hopefully we can improve soon our form. But Preston, fair enough, they've came out here 5 hours or so, and they've scraped a 1-0. They've done exactly what they had to do coming here today. They've scraped that 1-0 by scoring an early goal and sitting back for the rest of the game. But they defended so well that we couldn't even break them down. So fair play to them travelling Preston fans, and fair play to the Preston as well, because they actually did deserve to win, because we weren't great. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bosh!